You know, Mo, you sent me a thing about Isaiah Collier.
I did indeed.
You sent me this. And this young man, let me make sure I get these numbers correct here. Mo, he had last night, Isaiah Collier, another really good game. He had 20 points and 11 assists, 4 rebounds, and a steal. My son's favorite statistical category.
Steals.
He loves steals.
Yeah.
And a steal. This young man, Isaiah Collier, is figuring it out as we go along here, right in front of us. And it was very nice of you to send that, Mo, because I love a project. I love
Yeah.
young
For
players.
context, in the month of January, Isaiah Collier is 12th in the league in assists per game with 7.6. There is no other rookie in the top 25.
Yes. And you can see, what is this, January 20th, 21, somewhere
21st,
around
yeah.
that? Yeah,
21st of
21st of
Jan.
January. I want to say this to all young players, all young players. Currently now, we have a transition that's happening in professional sports, in particular in basketball. The system in which we relied upon for the last 50 years or so no longer exists. College athletics. College athletics was the route predominantly taken by most amateur players before declaring to become a professional player to develop. Okay. And most of the high school players here, before going to the NBA, predominantly they would go to college for 1, 2, 3, 4 years, develop, go to the NBA, and suddenly you have an opportunity, depending on what your level of talent, to be a professional player for however many years you're fortunate enough to play. So, Mo, that could have been an 8 to 10 year process to develop. Suddenly now, most of the players, the better players who are going to the NBA, the path, they go to college for 1 year,
A few months.
basically a few months, 6, 7 months. They're on a campus before going to the NBA, which brought about new ways or different ways to develop, right? The G League and other prep schools and other ways to develop. And when you look at it overall over the last, let's say, 10 years, clearly the European model, they've developed the best players, right? Jokic, Luka Doncic,
Giannis.
Shea
Shea is from Canada,
Alexander,
though.
so he's from Canada, Wemby, and others. The reason I'm saying this is because I want to say this to all young players. When you are going through your recruiting process in high school, there are going to be three things that's going to be said to you. Okay. I want everyone, when you're being recruited, there's going to be a coach and he's going to say three things to you. He's going to claim, first, we run an NBA style offense. Okay. The second thing he's going to say, we play positionless basketball. Okay. And the third thing he's going to say, we develop players that get to the NBA. So let's say that again. The first thing he's going to say, we play an NBA style offense. He's going to say, we
I
play
ain't seen no
positionless
college teams
basketball.
running an NBA start.
Okay. And then he's going to say, we develop players. Now, if someone says that to you and to your son, I just want you to just remember this conversation because in the end, currently, right now, we have a problem because there's no place for these young people to go to understand the professional game. Here in America, Mo, there are many games, Mo, they don't even have a shot clock, let alone a 24-second shot clock. We're not preparing our young people, okay, for the ability to recognize what it's going to take to become a professional, let alone preparing them and equipping them with the skills necessary to be a professional player. Because we know this, Mo. And one thing we have to also address is that everyone is not going to make
Yeah.
to the
There's
NBA.
only 30 first round picks, 60
So
overall, you know.
I just wanted to say that to the young people here because now that Isaiah Collier has made a turn here, I mean, here was a young man, Mo. I mean, you know how hard it is, Mo, to to play a position as a lead guard in this league, a lead guard in this league, and score 20 points and then get double figures in assists. I mean, Mo, that's hard. And the reason that's hard is because every young person should know this. The hardest thing to learn how to do when you become a professional player, at not even a professional player, at any level, at the lead guard position, is when to pass and when to shoot. That's an art. You just don't wake up doing that. Some players have a natural feel for it, but most of us have to learn that. So here's my challenge to all of the coaches, executives here. We, the adults now, have to figure out what is the system that's going to allow our young people to be able to compete in this new world, in this new environment. Because the system that we currently have in place is not addressing the issues, right? The issues are academic excellence, the issues is athletic excellence, and then human excellence, the human being, the human aspect of all of this. So that's my little challenge today for everyone, because Isaiah Collier is facing that challenge as a young player. And we can watch this in real time as this young man is making adjustments night in and night out. Their next game, he gets an opportunity to play against the very best player in the world, Shea Alexander, in OKC Thunder tomorrow night. We have to prepare our young people for these challenges. And we have to prepare our people for and give them the skills so that they can figure out what it is they're trying to do and what they want to do. But more importantly, and what I'm really trying to say here, Mo, is this is truly now a global game. It belongs to the world now. A quarter of the players, and will be more than a quarter of the players in, let's say, 5 years or less, will be more international players that will be coming. It may be 50-50 in 5 years or so or more. But we can't argue now that the best players, the best young players now in the world are the international players. That's a fact. And it's only going to continue to improve because of the preparation that goes in for moments that we call the NBA or professional sports. And when you sent that to me, Mo, it just reminded me of all of the things and all of the coaches and all of the leaders and all of the people that play into success in a young person's life. And here we get an opportunity with Isaiah Collier because of his family, because of all of the coaches, because of all of the people who can get him to a space where he can actually go out there and perform. This is very, very difficult. The task that these young people have today is overwhelming because I think the rest of the world now, not only have they caught up with the coaching, in some ways, I think they've passed us. And in some ways, I think the preparation that many of the young players who are not from America, they could be more prepared for moments like this. And when I say a moment like this, to become a professional basketball player on and off the court. So that's my little 2 cents on that. When you sent that, that's what came to my mind. And I wanted to share that with you, Mo, because I thought it was interesting that you just sent that to me. And that's really difficult what he's doing in a place where he's at in his career. I mean, a first-year player being able to do that's really, really difficult. And I just wanted to make sure that we recognize his work the staff work there in Utah and what he's done, his family, but more importantly to him, because he's doing the work every single day. And I'm really interested to see where his career goes because I saw something in that young man. And you know I love a project, Mo. You know I love a project like this. And I can't wait to see his career, where it's going to go, because he is really, really making strides.